एवं निवसतस्तस्य लालयानस्य तत्सुता कालोऽत्यगान् महाराजन् अष्टाशत्यायुषा समः. My dear king, while he thus spent his time in abominable sinful activities, maintained his family of many sons, 88 years of his life passed by. I think this is really record, because the child was very small. The child really some 2-3-year-old, and 85-year-old is still producing children. That means he is not able to give up sex life. And the time he got trapped, maybe you take 20 years. So Maya is so strong. For 68 years, he did not understand what he has done. Correct? Sometimes we become mad. We do not understand what are we doing. Okay, we come out of craziness in 1 month, 2 months. This man is not able to come out of craziness in 68 years. So tightly trapped in foolishness. So it will not go away. Just by time, these things don't go away. We have to someday, Bhaksanta Prabhupada used to say, every day in the morning we should take slippers and beat our mind 100 times. And in the night take brooms and again beat our mind 100 times. Correct? If you look at our day, 24 hours, how much time we spend on doing something for the pleasure of Krishna? How much time? We declare to the world, we are all Vaishnavas, we are servants of Krishna. What are you doing 24 hours? When you see that, we can see so many ways the time was wasted. And then take brooms and hit your mind. It's not physical, but subtly. What is all this? You continue to do all this. This, we can practice. It's a good practice. Morning, when you get up, and night when you sleep. Instead of what the normal day people, when they sleep, they dream about some woman or some big car they want to have, or some big mobile, big house. People sleep like this. A devotee is humble. He sees he is no way fit to be a servant of the Lord, but is trying to serve the Lord. So he wants to improve his service. And he knows what is obstructing my pure service to Krishna is my own mind. So he is constantly chastising his mind to shape up properly. That is a devotee. That's a devotee. And you see, Ajamila is completely lost. So much so, he doesn't know what is he doing now. In fact, people laugh. If suppose today this happens, even today, which is a degraded Kali Yuga, if somebody at 88 years has a child, even now people will laugh. People will get a shock of their life. What is this? At this time, still producing children. But Ajamila is completely gone. Nothing is understanding. And then the next shloka has something to add. He had 10 sons in total from that prostitute. So 20 years basically. And the last son is at 88 years. That means the 85 years he would have given birth to the child. And Sneha flows always same platform. It doesn't flow much. If it is younger, it flows more. And if it is very young, so naturally the word Sneha itself is derived on that way. The smallest child gets maximum affection, both from father and mother. And therein actually the fortune of Ajamila has come. What is the fortune? He is chanting the name of the Lord. Therefore, in the Vedic times, everybody will get a name like that. Some name of the Lord. The person can somehow remember the Lord. Auspicious. This is true not only the Vedic culture, even other parts of the world also. Based on name of some saint and all in their culture, they take the name. That is beneficial. You take the name of a great devotee, you take the name of the Lord, it is very, very auspicious. And that is what will save Ajamila now. Otherwise, his life, Prabhupada says, what is his life? We are dragged by the senses to do something. We can't even introspect. We can't even do something. What is his life? Okay? This is not very attractive, very inspiring life. So why is Bhagavatam talking about Ajamila's life? Bhagavatam is talking about Ajamila's life for some reason. What is the reason? Because now he will get the mercy of Narayana. Therefore, Bhagavatam has picked up his life. But a common man, if he continues life like this, he'll go to hell. Somebody may say, I will also live a life like Ajamila, and at the time of death, I will just loudly chant the name of Narayana. Desire is good, to chant the name of Narayana, that is nothing wrong. The problem is that willfully committing sinful activities. Day by day, you are creating a papa karma. Ajamila did not plan like this. Therefore, he was pardoned by the Lord. Ajamila did not plan that I will do sinful activities whole life, then I will chant Narayana's name, I will be purified. That will never be done. Pardon comes when something happens by mistake. Ajamila slipped. And there was no conscious plan on his part that I will be saved in that way. In fact, that becomes the greatest sin. Rather, the reverse should be our plan. Our plan should be that whole life I should chant the name of the Lord. It is said, when Ajamila got blessed by chanting the name of the Lord, so how much blessing is in store for somebody who whole his life constantly, nicely chants the name of the Lord? How much blessing is in store? When Ajamila can, just by uttering once the name of Narayana at the point of his death, at that time he uttered with complete despair. Before that also he continuously was chanting name of Narayana towards the end of his life, last 3-4 years, because of the child. Narayana, you ate something. Narayana, how are you now? Correct? So similarly, imagine how much blessing is there in this country, because people's names are generally names of, not only people's name, even the towns' names. Many towns' names are names of the Lord. Correct? Many towns' names. Kananaur, it is Krishna's place. Kanana is a name in Krishna. Kananaur, there is a place below Mangalore, like that. How many places will you find in India, even villages having name of the Lord? So the people are blessed actually. Nowadays there is so much campaign to rename the roads, rename the towns. They did that. Simply waste. They should have renamed them, all the towns, as Lord's name. Then it is nice. So at least some way people will chant. Where are you going? I am going to Kananaur. Very nice. You're chanting Krishna's name. The names of the Lord have tremendous potency. Why not take advantage? In fact, there are some temples where they serve prasadam, they speak like that. Just like sabji, sabji. They don't say sabji, sabji. They say, put a prefix, the name of the Lord, then sabji. They say Hayagriva sabji, Hayagriva sabji. Narayana sweet rice, Narayana sweet. They prefix with some name of the Lord. So at least he keeps chanting, no? Govinda dal, Govinda dal, Govinda dal. So at least people hear the name. Otherwise, dal, dal, dal. It is material, no? Don't speak. It's a prasadam anyway you are giving. So some way or another, the system should be there. That as far as possible, I keep chanting, keep chanting, keep chanting the names of the Lord. It is only auspiciousness can come. It is looks for impersonalist school, they cannot understand this. Normal man also cannot understand how this acts. It's a very mystic process. Therefore, Bhagavad Marga is very mystic. Even in ISKCON, what people know is Pancharatra Marga. Now I came to ISKCON, I had taken first Diksha, I had taken second Diksha, I had taken Sanya. This is Pancharatra. This is not Bhagavad Marga. This is Pancharatra Marga. And person feel accomplishment in all these stages. This is Pancharatra. Pancharatra is important, definitely. But Bhagavata is much more important. Okay? So in Bhagavad Marga, something else is happening. Person is first understanding in Bhagavad Marga, that he is under complete illusion. His complete conception, what am I? What is my knowledge? What is my aspiration in life? What the material world is? What is trying to do? Everything is illusion. He understands. Tejo vari mridam yatha vinamayo yatri sargo amrisha. Dhamna svena sada nirastak hokam satyam paramadhimahi. But my Lord, Supreme Lord, is completely above illusion. Nirastak hokam. Nirasta means constantly is above the darkness of the material world. When you know you are in complete illusion in everything, and when you know there is one person who is seeing everything clearly, you will take information from him. You will not depend on your own senses. So this Bhagavad Marga is like just by chanting name of the Lord, person can be delivered. It's mystic. This cannot be understood. Even by many schools of Indian philosophy, they cannot understand it. They can't even appreciate how it is possible. Whole life of sinful activity, and just by once chanting Narayana, he was delivered. Yes. It's not easy to understand. Therefore, when you go to public and make them chant, what did Prabhupada say? Somehow make people chant the holy name of the Lord. Somehow make people hear about the Bhagavatam. That's what Prabhupada said. That will be the greatest. But can we do that? That is the greatest service. We can do so many things in the society. Definitely we can do. But we have to focus on doing the greatest service. So what is the greatest service? You make people chant the holy name of the Lord, somehow or another. That's why devotees do kirtan in public. Correct? Actually, when we do kirtan in the temple, we feel so happy. Sometimes we feel, why not the same thing we can do in the streets? Around the world, even one or two people do, and it is very effective. Lot of people, we can every day see videos, we see that. Lot of people join them, and even they dance with the devotees. But in India, there is a problem. The problem with this was misused. Every house we see sometimes somebody comes with the harmonium, one person with tabla. I don't know, here it is so common. North India is very common. And the vada vada vada, they start off. And they sing many times bhajana only. But actually they are not singing Hare Krishna. They are singing paisa, 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 paisa. We know that. You give them 5 rupees, the bhajana is closed. They are very happy. Go to the next house. So these kind of natak have made the things a little difficult. Therefore in India, all managers say, devotees say, unless you have a group of 20, 30 people, don't do it. Because it will be misunderstood. Many times it has happened. So the devotee had come from Singapore, no? So he used to say, let us do kirtan. I said, okay, done. So he used to sing and I used to play mridanga. We used to go all around, go Hampan Katta and come back. And many times on the way, people used to stop. 5 rupees, 2 rupees. They think we are singing for that. Sometimes it has happened. Somebody was sitting in the train and loudly chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Somebody came and, are you hungry? People think when people are hungry, they do bhajana. The bhajana is just for food. So that has been misused. So therefore people think like that. these people have come for money and all. They do not know. Therefore, if there is a proper team, we had the plan, and Krishna will fulfill soon. Krishna is very kind, very merciful. All the plans Krishna fulfills, the devotees, provided we have these other plan. But the most munificent we can be to the society, when we give them Prabhupada books, we give them books of Gita and Bhagavatam, tell them to read. When people purchase books, therefore Prabhupada said never distribute books free. Prabhupada said that's why many preachings have failed in India, when they're distributing their spiritual literature free. If you get free, you throw. Nobody gives value. But when somebody buys, suppose you go to somebody, you say you should take Bhagavad Gita, he's putting 200 rupees. And then he will sit down and he will think, why I have spent so much money? Let me see what Prabhupada said. They may even open the book with, let me see what nonsense is there. When he reads even one page, he gets so much information. Every word is good for him. Prabhupada says, these books are of a very great quality. Once Prabhupada was talking about Bhagavatam, he said, each and every word is for the good of the humanity. Each and every word. There is no competition, there is no comparison. Where are they getting this information? Correct? Just chant the holy name of Narayana, you can be saved. Ajamila got saved by just once utterance. And people can take up, they can whole life chant. It is not very difficult. Correct? You are giving the greatest benediction to people. Actually, people do not know. Many people say, I did not know. That's all I had to do to advance spiritually. I did not know. Read Bhagavatam, Gita and chant Hare Krishna. Everybody makes tremendous spiritual progress, But people do not know this, that this benefit is available. So therefore, as devotees, Prabhupada used to say that if you at all feel you have benefited from this movement, please try to give it to some other people. Right? How many things will be there? Number one, person, if he is sinless, at least will be saved and protected from becoming sinful, like Ajamila, knowing how dangerous it is to enter into sinful activities. Will be trapped for decades, his life became spoiled. And then in case, because that case will be very rare, sinless man, mostly you will meet Ajamilas only, somehow other trapped into one sin or another sin, how much they will understand that they can come out of all these foolish activities by chanting the name of the Narayana. So this should be our focus of our activities. We should know for what. Srila Prabhupada, when he opened the movement, he has given clear 7 objectives. Not that we create 8th, 9th and 10th objective. It was very clear. These objectives, the same objectives which he wrote when he made League of Devotees first in India. It was very clear what he wants to do. Correct? That is why he could create such a movement and follow. It's very clear. How can you have follow when you yourself don't know what to do? Correct? You are a leader means you should be very clear what you want to achieve. Okay? And there we saw, even in Jhansi when he opened in India, he called it League of Devotees at that time. Same objective, same 7 objectives. Very clear. 1, 2, 3. And all these objectives actually are targeting to turn the people of Kali Yuga who are more or less like Ajamila and giving them an opportunity, this information, that just by chanting the holy name of the Lord, Kalau nama matarena pujite Bhagavan Hari. And Madhvacharya himself says, just by chanting the holy name of the Lord, person can be delivered in Kali Yuga. Kalo dosha nidhe rajan. Kali Yuga is an ocean of faults. Asti eka mahan guna. There is one great quality. Kirtana deva krishnasya mukta sangha paramrajet. Just by chanting the holy name of the Lord, person get liberated. Actually, why this pastime is there is one more reason. Parikshit Maharaj was very sad after hearing about the tremendous sufferings of hell. Okay? He was, as a Vaishnava, Paradukha Dukhi, was feeling, my God, they have to suffer like this to get reformed. Why they can't take a reformation in a better way? Finally, they have to be reformed. Not that it's sentimental. You understand the crook has to be reformed. But this way of reformation, my God, such torturous punishment of hell. Therefore, Shukadeva Goswami said, yes, danda is needed at the end, but if you can reform yourself in better ways, it is best. So then he takes up gives the process of Ajamila life. How just by chanting. Is it difficult for anybody? You want to be reformed in the hell? Okay, it's your choice. It's your choice. But if you want a better way, is this. Just by chanting the holy name of the Lord, the person invokes the desire in his heart. The dormant desire in heart to serve Krishna is there in everybody's heart. A child can be made to walk when he has the ability. The same way, The dormant desire to serve Krishna is there, but it is dormant now. So by chanting Shravanadi Shuddha Chitta Karaya Udaya, by chanting holy names of the Lord, the desire to serve Krishna awakens and person becomes blissful. So this is what is explained here, and we can also take advantage personally, and we should know this, that if we can somehow, the case study shows Ajamila's life was very, very, very sinful. At least people are not so sinful. He had done murders, he has done robbery, theft. He gets a classic case of a most abominable man. When this man can be reformed by chanting the holy name of the Lord, why can't a common man take it up? And so much he got reformed later that Vaikuntha Vimana came to take him also. So that opportunity lies for everybody. So this example gives an inspiration, actually, great inspiration to anybody, that let me also sit down. It's a very simple process. Chant attentively. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Chant. And the amount of benefit a person will get, he can't even imagine. He can't even imagine the benefit, the power of the Maha Mantra. Iti Shodashakanam Nam Kali Kalmashanashanam Nato Paratarapaya Sarvedesha Deshate. These 16 words have so much power that people are not aware. Kali Kalmashanashanam will destroy all the bad effect of Kali Yuga. Nataha Parataropaya. There is no better way. Sarvedesha Deshate, if you seeing all the Vedas. So, on the authority of Brahma, who has given this Hare Krishna mantra, we request everybody, take this chanting and save yourself. Srila Prabhupada ki, Srimad Bhagavatam ki.